Is everyone a psychic? Yes. I'm a psychic medium. I can find lost objects. I describe people I've never even met over the phone. All kinds of stuff. Everybody has the same abilities. It's that what happens is you're taught that you can't do these things. And so when you get that feeling or words just pop in your head, you're like, yeah, right. You self doubt yourself. And so you block it. And then it can't come through. You have to believe in your own abilities and listen. I mean, you can talk to any psychic you want. They'll all say we all have the same ability. Some are stronger in different areas, like some are better mediums. Um, some are better at finding lost objects or things or places or people. Some are better at predictions. I mean, it just depends on the person. But we can all do the same thing. Everybody that gets around me becomes psychic. I'm like, am I contagious? you know? But what happens is they see me do things all the time and they're like, wait a minute, I, I, I heard the same thing she did. I'm like, or I'll ask them, I kind of like train them, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, okay, can you see that guy's soul, his spirit guide? That what I call a spirit guide with, people that have shed their body, but their spirit's still there. Sometimes they want to stick around and guard people that they love that are deserving. It's not like I'm going to guard my kids. Nope, doesn't work that way. Um, you could have like 10 kids to be guarding your nephew because he's more deserving and he's a better person. So they go to the best person, okay? Um, uh, there's no, I don't understand all of that, but I just know like I can go up to somebody. I'm like, okay, do you got an uncle that passed, or you got a grandma that passed, and she showed me this fan. They always show me something that I don't know, have no way of knowing. Okay, like you know, and you have to be giving of yourself because it's not about you and your ego. And I don't know. People say, how much do you charge? I'm like, it's free. You want information I got that your guide is telling me? Like, nope, I'm not gonna charge you. Whatever. Why would I do that? That just seems wrong to me. I mean, yeah, I'm broke, but who cares? I'm not gonna charge someone to talk to their grandfather for them. I mean, no. It just doesn't sit right with me. So it can't be about you and your ego and all of that. It has to be about giving without any expectations of anything in return. It has to come from a good spot. Like if you have bad intentions, or it's about gaining popularity, or it's about money, or it's about this or that, no, no, not gonna be able to do anything. Okay. It has to start. I don't know what happens later on, because I haven't always been like this. I didn't always accept who I was and what I was capable of doing. Um, but it has to start with just a goodness from within and a willingness to, well, you can't be afraid. Because, some people, I just walk up to strangers at the grocery store and like, okay, you got like a brother that passed and that he was very short, like shorter than me. They're like, yes. And, they start crying, but it's happy tears, You have to realize that they're happy tears because they want to know that their brother is still around. They want to know that. So give them the information. You got it. Give it. You can't be afraid. And you have to set you aside. Your thoughts, yours. And then knowledge is half the key. Like, listen to your chakra tones on YouTube. It's free. Listen while you're sleeping. Like, those Asians know stuff. Everything good in every religion is correct. That's what I know. Now, I have died a whole lot of times, okay? I'm not going to lie. So, I think maybe that has something to do with all these abilities of mine because I've seen the other side and I knew, like, okay, I mean, especially this last time, like, a police officer hit me on my motorcycle, right? And my friend Mongo, who passed a long time ago, well, a few years ago, he yelled at me to keep rolling. I knew it was Mongo. It doesn't sound like Mongo, but I knew it was him. I mean, because I remember every detail in slow motion, because there's no time on the other side when you pass. When you shed your body, there's no time. So, anyway, he yelled at me, and I was like, okay, I'll keep rolling. And I cussed a little bit, and whatever. After that, I was like, okay. I really had no doubt that there was a hereafter. I guess before that, maybe I did. So, that last time really got me, and I accepted who I am. So, we all have your spirit. It's not stuck in your body, just so you know. It is over there. It's over here where I'm standing at. Doesn't matter because I've read people over the phone I've never met. Like I sell stuff on eBay, like, and I'm like, okay, I need your number because there's something, something, something. You know, it here's let me buy something for $1 because I really need to talk to you because their guides are coming through, right? So I did that. I've done that more than once, like 2 or 3 times. I got their number and I'm like, okay, so who's Chuck? And they're like, oh, this perv I used to hang out with. I was like, I swear to God, this is a conversation I had with this girl that I never met on eBay. um, I mean, there was a lot in the middle there, but anyway, I'm gonna leave that out. I'm gonna cut it short. I'm like, I walked into my office. This is my office. I'm standing in. I was like, Chuck. I don't get names, but I knew it was for her, so I texted her. I said, who's Chuck? She goes, oh, this perv I used to hang out with. And I said, well, he's the one who molested your daughter. And I didn't even know. She goes, how'd you know? I was like, I didn't tell you that. I was like, well, I just knew that. I'm just delivering the message. Okay? I'm just the messenger, not the one who caused it, not the one that has anything to do with it. He's the one who did it. She didn't know who did it. Apparently she had gotten her daughter taken away. Somebody had molested her. Nobody knew who, and the girl wasn't talking, so anyway, now she knows. I don't know what to say. It cost me $1 to give her that information. Now that's a good thing, okay? Because I bought something from her, and she had these envelopes. She forgot who I was, and because she just started opening up to me. I mean, like, talking to me through Messenger on eBay, and I was like, okay, I need to talk to her for real. We didn't really talk on the phone, but we text. And yeah, I could describe him. I had his name, everything. I got an address the other day. So I looked it up, like, this girl, her husband died, and I never met her, anything else. She just heard about me. So I was, I started texting her, and I was like, look, why do I keep seeing a hairy man in a bathtub? She goes, well, my husband was very hairy. I said, and did he pass in an accident? And she said, yeah, it was a hit and run. And then it was a couple. I started describing them, and I actually got an address after I stopped texting her. And I told her that I could find the people, that they still had the car. It was in their garage. I mean, I got an address. I looked it up on Google Maps, and I was like, that's really an address. Well, the house number was wrong, but I scrolled up and down the street, like with Google Maps, and I was like, oh, there's the house. So the house number was wrong, but there was actually a street. Like, I can do those things, If I don't know how. You just have to accept who you are, because your spirit is not just in your body. It's there, it's everywhere, and it is part of God. It says God is within you. You're a part of God. Yes, it's all one. Like, what my guides told me God was? Every good thought and every good intention and pure love from every soul spirit, all mixed together in one big ball. That's what that is. It's not singular. It is everything and everyone. Everything that's good. Okay? Just like the opposite is there. So I got some other videos. I gotta get this out of me. I gotta help people. I don't know. So I'm not, I'm just trying to help people. So there you go.